Alright, so as cheap as it is, should we buy the cryptocurrency Neo? So when Bitcoin hit that almost $20,000 spike, Neo was sitting at a good, almost at 200 itself. Shoot, if you had a bunch of those coins, you would have been sitting pretty. But the question is, what's happening with Neo, and does it look like a good asset to really purchase within, in the month of August of 2019? So right now it's definitely on a bear move back down. So it's kind of hard to really say what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of mark a zone for like a head and shoulders continuation pattern, maybe a retrace. Because look, there isn't a lot of data to go off of, but the best I could really do would probably be this area, around the $7 area. So with our limited data, I'm going to say it's definitely a harder one to really say what's going on with it. So we could be seeing that pattern there. Oh, I just forget about it, but ultimately it could make that, but at the same time the pattern does not have to hold. If we go to a smaller time frame, it could be something different, because it also looks like it could be wedging off. Whoops, why is it so complicated? I just want to see if it's actually, yeah, it looks like two patterns in one. So with potential, it could go either way from what it's showing. It's either going to bounce and then go up and then complete the shoulder once more, like make a bigger shoulder, I should say. Because what I like to say is what happens on the left tends to happen on the right as well. But we need more confirmation on that as well. I'd like to say it, but I'd like to think that it would do something more lines like this. And if it holds, drops down to that $7 area, but overall I would want it to rise from there, try to make a bounce, but there is no guarantees for anything. I am just going to throw that out there. And at the same time, I'm definitely not a financial advisor or anything, so if you do like make a purchase or anything, just understand this video is strictly educational. So trade or make your purchase at your own risk. But overall, it really depends how much money you put into this. I mean, personally, especially if it hit the $7 mark, I wouldn't have any issues throwing in like $100 and just being comfortable with letting it go. Or even where it is now, it would be no big deal. But overall, looking at it, it looks like it could do anything. I don't know if it's going to drop or rise, because there's just, the patterns are just conflicting in that way. So only thing we can say is kind of wait for a break of the patterns and then just look for a reason to buy. If you find your reason to make your purchase, it would probably be easier to purchase the asset At least to me it is. I would prefer to actually purchase the asset and hold it versus trading it, considering the risks. But at the same time, with the right broker, the risk can be minimized pretty well anyways. But overall, it really is dependent on what one actually sees. But overall, what do you think about this? Do you think it would be best to just go ahead and just buy it, or wait for it to drop lower if it actually does drop lower, or what do you think? And do you think there's a chance for it to go back to $200 if you do make that buy? What do you think? Go ahead and comment below your thoughts. Actually, I want to look at one more thing. Oh no, it broke that. So, yeah, there's no real say to where it's going to me at this moment, but maybe to someone else, you may have an idea. Go ahead and comment your thoughts below, and like if you found this video kind of helpful.